Here at Hollingsworth, safety starts here. Let's go inside. Here at Hollingsworth, we actually have two styles of pallet jack riders. We have the PE 4500, which is your single, and then we actually have a double, which it's double the length and the legs, the forks. So there's two different styles.
So at the beginning of the shift, we perform a daily inspection. That daily inspection consists of the load wheels, the drive wheels, the horn, the lift and lower, the forward and reverse, the steering, the brakes, and we also check for fluid leaks.
So when getting on the pallet jack rider or any piece of equipment, you always want to maintain 3 points of contact. So getting on there, your 3 points of contact, and then get on the rider. To operate this piece of equipment, you want to put the handle down in the down position, and that'll disengage it from the brake. And then to go forward, rotate the handle. To go backwards, it's just opposite. So this piece of machinery, it does not actually have like a foot brake like your forklifts do. There's actually a couple ways of stopping the machine. So one of the other ways, if it gets out of control, you would just lower the handle all the way, and I'll go ahead and demonstrate that right now. So I'm going forward, and I'm just gonna lower the handle all the way, and that machine will brake. It'll stop. The other way would be just raising it all the way in the up position. So I'm gonna go ahead and demonstrate that. Going forward, and there it brakes. Okay. These are just kind of emergency ways. Say the handle's not working in the forward and back position, then you would brake like that in emergency. Safety feature this pallet jack rider has, if you're gonna get crushed, this red button will push and it'll go actually opposite, so you won't get crushed. Now handling the pallet jack rider. Going forward, you could lose control real easily, so you don't want to go fast when you're going forward. You don't want to go fast at all. These things are set to 6 miles per hour. That's the lowest it's at the lowest setting it could go. We want to be as safe as possible, so we make our drivers drive at the lowest setting there is, and we check them periodically.
When picking up a pallet, you want to make sure your forks are aligned. Go in slowly, lift the pallet, pull it away, and take it to its destination. When putting a pallet in its staging area, make sure you are doing it safely. Take your time. Going too fast can result in an accident. Lower the pallet and slowly pull away. When stepping off the pallet jack rider, make sure it is at a complete stop. And as you step off, maintain your 3 points of contact.
So some of the safety hazards you may encounter while driving a walkie rider is sometimes there's wet or oily floors where you can't get traction. Sometimes there's debris on the floor. So you want to look out for these things. And if you do see a wet or oily floor, please notify the staff so that they could get cleaned up immediately so that it's not a safety hazard. So another precaution we take here at Hollingsworth is we make sure that all our employees are wearing a high-vis vest. That way it's very noticeable when a pedestrian's walking. We want to make sure that people are driving safely, looking out for pedestrians when we're working.
Additionally, when crossing an intersection, you want to sound your horn, look both ways, and proceed with caution. Make sure to sanitize the pallet jack rider at the beginning and end of your shift. When putting your pallet jack rider to charge, you first turn off the power, then you will disconnect it from the battery. Make sure you pull it from the handle. Do not pull the wires. Grab the end of the charger and insert it into the battery connector. Note, it could only go in one way. OSHA considers electric pallet jacks as powered industrial trucks. They fall on the Class 3 classification. Therefore, the operators have to be trained and certified in its safe use. If you have any questions or concerns about machinery, do not hesitate to ask a manager or your safety committee. And remember, put safety first, do it for life.